Hello, welcome
Hello.
back.
Did
to
you miss
a new
us?
episode of Never Together?
Did you miss us?
No. I missed you.
That's a shame.
Okay. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I've been replaced by AI and
yeah,
this
by
bitch does not love me anymore.
Cynthia GPT.
Fucking bitch. But you can't get a matching tattoo with that Cynthia bitch.
Love to see it. And we're sharing a room in Morocco. We're gonna be menaces. Everyone's gonna hate us. I'm getting I'm literally not gonna leave the fucking balcony, and I'm gonna smoke Camel cigarettes all day.
Yeah.
With a Fanta Limon.
Yeah, literally. Some Walker's crisps.
El Fanta.
I think it's the first time I'm gonna get like a magazine of cigarettes. I've been craving a cigarette so bad.
Literally, I feel like
this summer might be my smoking summer.
When you're on holiday, it's just different. Like I quit smoking quite a while ago, and so I vape now. But I'm on my holidays.
But even then, like, I've never really been a smoker.
There is something.
And then last couple of weeks ago, I went to Barcelona,
and you just smoked.
And I just smoked a shitload because I was with my brother and one of my really good family friends, and we were just yapping. Like, we sat down for like a pint while some of us needed to use the toilet. Lo and behold, no, it actually was not me. Actually, it was Josh. And lo and behold, 3 hours and 27 minutes later, we've had lunch, 4 litres of sangria between the three of us.
Oh, yeah.
And the sun has burnt us. And I just want a cigarette.
That's it. There is actually, I can't remember who did it. He did like a video or whatever. And he was like, you Brits on holiday are so wild because you will do. He was like, you'll fucking do anything. And just say, oh, I'm on my holidays.
I'm on my holidays.
So you're literally like, let's go rob a bank because I'm on my holidays. Let's do this because I'm on my holidays.
I think I'm just the wild behaviour. It's weird though, because we are going into like a Muslim country, so how wild can we actually be?
Buja,
it's actually been 14 years this week.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Crazy.
Buja, what is this behaviour?
You can't kick it by mistake.
Literally. So my friend is not the friend that we have that's a police officer. One of my other friends is a police officer.
Yeah.
And she is fucking hilarious because I was chatting to her and she said that when detainees are in the custody suite, so like when they're waiting to be police interviewed and they're kicking off, she'll just go to the cell, open this observation panel and be like, Buja, what is this behaviour? And they'll just fucking like lose their mind, and it's very funny. So, in line with holidays and going to Morocco,
we are talking about the White Lotus. Before we even kick in, do we like the new soundtrack?
I saw this TikTok and it was brilliant because it said season 1, the intro for the straights.
Yeah.
Season 2 intro for the girls.
Yeah.
And then season 3 obviously for the guys.
Oh, interesting.
Interestingly, if you listen to the whole song,
it does pop up.
It gets there. It gets to the.
But I wanted it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think we're all planning on popping our pussy, and then that shit showed up, and we're like, oh.
Yeah, I love the beat.
Yeah, like it fits Thailand.
Where's the? Please. Please.
Yeah.
Linda, listen.
Linda, listen.
Anyway.
So,
let's get into it.
So,
let's start. What was your favourite season?
I think season 2 in Italy is fucking great. There's so many quotable. Listen, I think overall, maybe because I'm a fan of Italy and I have been to Italy.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Maybe because I like Italy. I've never been to Hawaii. I don't plan on going to Hawaii.
I think season 2 is my favourite as well.
I think it's just like the development made sense, and I genuinely think
and it got wild.
Yeah, and it got wild. But the hotel manager in season 2 was the best one. Who do I look like? Peppa Pig. Like, I love it.
She was a
Monica
bitch.
Vitti. Like,
she was a bitch. Like, she was for the girls, the gays, and the ladies. She was a cunt.
Love her, and like the whole like lesbian law that we got a taste of. I'm obsessed with that.
She was like, oh, I bought you this, and she was like, oh yeah, my husband will love it. I was like, oh.
And also the 2 girls that were like prostitutes fucking men in the hotel. Love that.
Yeah,
obsessed with that.
Big slay.
Obviously yachts, obviously We got our one day man, Leo Woodall, in it.
And we hate Greg.
And we hate Greg. We hate Greg. The views, gorgeous.
I feel like, though, this season we got... It wasn't like a prophecy, was it? But and I definitely didn't see where it... did I see where it was going, kind of?
Yeah, but it's because it's... If you're a fan of White Lotus and you know how many, like, how many little hidden...
Yeah, but also,
if you want to call them Mike White. Like, if you...
So many red herrings.
Yeah. But if you go into it with that as like it's some background noise, you're obviously not going to appreciate it. But if you go in with like, I know what Mike White has like pulled out of his ass previously.
That man must have been smoking so much weed.
But listen, found out recently, he's the creator of School of Rock.
Yeah, he's in School of Rock.
That I did not know.
He's a roommate.
He's the roommate. Oh my god! Wow. Anyway.
Yeah. The more you know.
The more you know.
So
yeah, I think season 2 was like fine.
It was good.
It was good.
I loved the location.
Yeah.
Location.
I want a villa by myself. Fuck whatever man I want.
Fuck Greg, but I want to be Greg.
I want Greg's house.
Greg is the cuck to end all cucks. Greg needs to go on hotel, the TikTok that's called Hotel Cuck Chair Review.
Yeah.
Obsessed with it.
Yeah, I had to explain to my colleagues what that was. It was quite
awkward. I can't stop sending them to my partner, and it's really awkward.
Yeah.
He's like, please stop sending me cuck chairs.
Yeah, but then I'm
like, yeah, but no.
In a cuck chair, and it was honestly so much fun.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind somebody
no,
watching me have sex, but
no, neither.
I have no shame. This is the problem. I have absolutely no shame, and I feel
it would have to be a stranger though. I feel like
love you. I could never look at you ever again. I feel like though, even if you're an uggo and like you're having sex, whoever's in the cuck chair is gonna get turned on.
Which is crazy.
How could you not get turned on watching people have sex? Like, be real.
Yeah.
Even uggos.
I feel like there's just a genuine like curiosity towards that, and having it be like obviously if you swing a donut in front of me, I'm gonna get hungry. Similar vibe.
But we're not here to talk about cuck chairs.
No.
We're here to talk about
White Lotus.
Anyway, so let's get this rolling.
Fucking started.
Favourite character? Dare we even need to say?
Queen Victoria. I
Parker
think
Posey.
at this age, I'm too old to be living an uncomfortable life.
That woman is my mother.
So good. So good. Lorazepam. You're gonna live here?
In Taiwan?
Buddhism!
Tsunami!
So good.
So Patrick Schwarzenegger said in an interview that's why they spent 7 months filming, is because they were just absolutely they were just pissing themselves at Parker Posey the whole time.
I mean, iconic.
Least favourite character?
Ooh.
Actually, no, I changed my favourite character. Parker Posey, I love you.
Yeah. Gaitok.
I
love him. He's actually well hot too. Like, I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh.
He's really hot. And we love him. We love that man.
Yeah, he's really cute.
Yeah, he's...
Bit of a cuck though. Bit of a sub.
He's
the
a
world.
Sweet
Listen,
guy.
you can be dominant and be like sweet.
No, he's a sweet guy.
Anyway.
I'm not having any Gaitok slander.
Great.
Like, literally at the end, he got what he wanted.
Yeah, because they got killed.
Yep. Still. No, he shot.
Spoiler.
He shot. Oh yeah, sorry, we should have said this earlier. Please do not listen if you have not watched it, because we're just gonna spoil everything for you. So sorry to this. So yeah, favorite character probably Gaitok, because he got what he wanted.
Yeah,
he got everything.
Least favorite character. One of the 3 girls. The fucking bitch was miserable and like fucked a hot Russian man.
Yeah.
When she was egging on the other one to fuck him.
She's
so bad I don't remember her name.
Fuck knows. So her, I didn't like her. I didn't like any of them actually.
I didn't like any of them, but I had slightly more empathy towards the like more normal one.
The one that got just
Divorced.
shafted about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Republican. That was like,
I
voted for Trump.
So, God.
Get fucked.
We can't do an episode on Trump. I'm really sorry.
I refuse to have
can't.
that.
Well, first we'll get blacklisted from every platform. He'll send his cronies out to he'll send JD Vance out to get us.
Oh, then I'll die.
And then he'll come creeping in your room like.
It's so ironic though. He's married to an Indian woman. Like, girl.
Well, look at our fucking government. Priti Patel, fucking queen of the getting rid of migrants, is a migrant herself. So yeah, it's just so ironic.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yeah, stop the plagues. I fucking hate migrants." I'm like, baby, look at yourself.
Have you?
Your name is Priti Patel. Your parents or grandparents or whoever would have emigrated at some point. They're from here.
You're not from here. Neither am I.
Go back to where you came from.
What?
Not you.
Priti Patel.
Anyway, least favorite character.
I loved Rick. He was so unhinged. Rick and Amy Lou Wood's character. I was just about to say, I can't remember. I love her.
Oh, I don't know.
I love Amy Lou, but she's a wet wipe.
She was a complete fucking wet wipe.
That couple's just like a wet wipe, like a mess. A mess. He literally let these fucking snakes go. Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
I was about to say Rick, but maybe I changed my mind.
I think Rick's good vibes. Like, I wouldn't mind a day or two out there passing with him. You know?
I would. Patrick Schwarzenegger's character.
I loved him in the end.
What was his name? Not Logan.
Saxon.
Saxon. Very good name, actually.
Yeah. And Lachlan.
He actually was one of my favourites.
The character development for him was great.
I was waiting for more incest to come about, though. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way, no, but I was promised incest.
And they were. I mean, yeah. Just not in a. It was a very. We got drunk and did it. Not in a. Yeah. Not in a way, because I think if you were like me, you were expecting it to be a choice.
Yes. I wasn't expecting it to be them two. I was expecting it to be him and Piper.
Oh my god, Piper, no.
So obviously, best performance, Parker Posey.
100%.
So a character arc that surprised you. Honestly, Gaitok.
Yeah.
Gaitok. I thought he wasn't I really thought his character's a bit of a fucking nobody. Like, he's not gonna be able to do anything. Yeah. Gaitok.
Yeah, he did it.
Slay, I guess.
I'm obsessed with Belinda's little hookup that she had with Poncho.
Yes. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because it was and then also her son.
Jesus Christ.
Her son?
Jesus Christ.
I wish he had longer.
I wish he was in it more, yeah.
I wish it was literally so
her character arc surprised me because I thought genuinely that she was gonna stay.
She was done.
I thought she was gonna stay in Thailand. I thought she was gonna, get with Pork Chop and everything. And then she took the money. Yeah. She did what's her face? Jennifer Coolidge's character did in the season before. They're trying to murder me. So, most shocking memento.
Most shocking memento. I think when all of a sudden Lachlan comes back to life. What the fuck is that?
I thought he was, but they can't have too many deaths, can they?
But you're White Lotus. You can get away with having too many deaths.
I know, yeah.
Because for me, I was like, he's obviously had that spicy, poisonous fruit.
Also, and he's had Lachlan, wash the fucking jug. You absolute animal. You animal.
Yeah, but he had quite a lot. And the fact that
I think do you know what it is? I bet the whole poisoned jug thing or whatever it was, just in our wives' tale. I don't think it actually was.
Then why the fuck was he
I think it makes you sick. I don't think it
but
makes you die.
It was just crazy that he saw the Buddhas and essentially was I'm going to die in the water. And then he came back.
And he was fine. I was a little bit pissed off, actually.
Yeah, what's his name? The dad? Dilf. Dilf.
Jason Isaacs can have me any day of the week.
Girl.
I know he's a money launderer and it's really, really bad.
That's fine.
But
that's
good.
That's okay.
So good.
That's okay. I don't need to know that from Doggy. Like, I love that man. He's hot.
I was shocked that Belinda took the money.
Yeah.
I was shocked that she took the money. I was not shocked. Like, our mate...
Like I was, but I wasn't.
Our mate texted us about the whole I want to be an Asian woman thing with Sam Rockwell. Also, would have Sam Rockwell any day of the fucking week. That man is short.
That performance of Sam Rockwell.
He's an amazing actor.
I could watch that a million times. I get chills.
Masterclass at acting.
I was sat still like that watching TV.
I loved their little kind of Two Stooges moment, them two.
Yeah.
Like, where they were, like, just bumbling idiots when they went to the mansion and when, like, they tried to kill him and he didn't.
Man fell.
And he's literally just fell. And then Sam Rockwell's trying to entertain Shritala. And, like, no, it wasn't working. That little act was great. But the whole, I want to be an Asian girl. Like, my friend texted me and was like, he texted the group chat to me, actually.
I don't know. I think it was just you, because I don't know.
He texted the group chat and was like, oh my god, you're not going to believe it. This episode, da-da-da-da-da. And then I watched it and I
think that was just you.
Maybe.
Because I've been kept up and I don't remember getting that message.
But I was just like, I just watched it and I was like...
What was it?
Was that it? Where they're in the bar?
No, I know the scene. I don't know what the message was, though.
He was like, oh, girls, if you haven't watched the latest episode of White Lotus, like, get ready. It's wild.
Then maybe, yeah. Maybe it was in the group chat. I don't know, but I loved it. So I just need to visit Buddy. And that performance, honestly, he started getting credited in the main credits.
Who?
Sam Rockwell.
Oh.
Did you know Sam Rockwell and one of the three?
Yes, I can't remember her name. The Republican one.
Yeah, not married, but
that's like one of the first projects they've done together, apparently.
That's so good.
They've been married for years.
They're actually not married.
Whatever then.
They've just been
together
for 18, 19 years.
Love that. Who needs marriage?
That's also, I love Jason Isaacs realizing, what's her name? Rose? Is it? Who played Mook? Lisa. Lisa's like one of the most famous people in this world.
I literally had no fucking idea who she was.
The same as Jason Isaacs. He was like, she's literally like followed on Instagram by like 30 million people.
No,
has like is leading Coachella or like is performing at Coachella. Like part of the biggest. She's part of Blackpink. Like
I found that out later.
But I didn't realize it was
Is she actually Thai?
Yeah. She had like the biggest paycheck just because she was obviously.
No, they all got paid the same.
I think she had a slightly bigger paycheck because she was actually helping scout locations and was like a cultural advisor.
Oh, so Blackpink, even though they're a K-pop band, they're not all Korean. No. Are any of them Korean?
Yeah.
Oh. And they were put together.
Yeah.
Is Rose in Blackpink?
I think so. I think they're all from...
Who fucking knows?
I don't know. There's like 17 of them. That's the one thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Blackpink.
Too old.
BTS. It was like DBS. BTS has like 6 or 7 as well.
I know they have 8, don't they? BTS. I think they've got 8.
I just know Blackpink has 7. No, what's the name? Cat's Eye has 7.
What? What is this? What? Guja, what is this behavior?
Cat's Eye, the only reason why
I don't know what this fucking is. You're speaking another language to me.
Cat's Eye is a new band, but it's actually really interesting because they have like the whole process, the 2-year process of getting into the band on Netflix. It's actually really interesting. I recommend it.
What's it called? Tiger's Eye?
No, it's called Pop Academy.
Yes.
Pop Star Academy.
I do know
It's actually so interesting.
Because it's like fucking hardcore, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trying to get into a K-pop band.
You should honestly see the way that, like, it is crazy. We should watch an episode. And just see how it is. Because the way that they, like, rank the girls, there's, like, 30 of them.
It's rough.
There's, like, 30 of them. It's a 2-year process. And then, like, halfway through it, they're like, ba-bam! Someone new who's, like, coming in halfway. and taking all your spots. Crazy. Anyway, Mook. She was useless.
Pointless. Sorry.
She was useless.
Sorry to this man.
Sorry to this man. I don't know who this man is. Mook.
He could walk past me in the street and I wouldn't know a goddamn thing. Sorry to this
Mook. I'd be a rock.
Favorite subplot?
Subplot. There's so. I'm obsessed with the whole money laundering thing.
I must say, Greg's little subplot, I did like it.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
We got like a round circle. We plugged in all the
and
chords.
Did he kill her? We still don't know. We still don't bloody know.
I think he did. Anyway.
Yeah, of course he did. Favorite subplot?
There's so many. That's the thing.
Piper irritated the fuck out of me.
Oh my god, fucking Piper realizing that she doesn't want to be there. She's like, there's no AC in the food. And Victoria like smiling at her pain of like, I'm just spoiled.
I'm not gonna lie, favorite subplot, I'm gonna go with Jason Isaacs slowly losing his mind.
Yeah. And like what is it? To be fair, Piper's acting when he was like pretending when he was hallucinating that he was gonna kill himself was great. I'll give it that. Yeah,
with the whole gun, the poisonous fruit, this, that,
but when he was hallucinating that he actually like took the shot.
Yeah.
And Parker Posey gets up.
Was wild.
And then Piper no. Follows and she's like, oh my god. Great acting.
What other subplots were there? The whole interestingly, I was shook when we found out that the robbers were the Russian men. Very good.
We found that out. News to me. Makes sense.
Yeah, so do you remember when Gaitok was like,
yes,
you guys, it's you
yes,
two.
Yes.
And it's him, he was the decoy because he worked there. What's his name? Valentin.
Yeah, he's hot.
Storylines that felt unfinished.
Mook.
I don't give a fuck about her. She's a nothing character.
She's just there.
She's there. She's Blackpink, so she's there.
Blackpink or whatever in your area. Anyway, what's this? I would have loved to know more about like the downfall of like Saxon and his entire personality. Know that he's a nepo baby. I would have loved.
I would have loved Rick to find out sooner that what's his face was his dad.
Oh my god!
Because he found it out after he'd killed him, but
which is so sad.
But would he have still killed him? Should he found out?
Probably.
Probably.
I think there would have been.
Because I would have loved to see Rick kind of like lose his mind.
Yeah. I think to an extent, I'm torn actually, just because the whole story of Rick it would have been nice to close it up, but at the same time, I love where it left us, and therefore, Amy's character dying.
Yeah, it had to happen.
She was
insufferable. Absolutely fucking insufferable.
Love her though.
What was your favourite? Sorry, what was your storyline unfinished was Saxon?
Yeah.
So let's discuss some of the themes. So this was probably my favourite season for themes because obviously everyone who was good, so Belinda, what's her face?
Yeah.
Amy Lee Wood's character.
What is her name?
What's her fucking name? I don't know.
To the Google.
So her character, everybody that was good turned bad. I quite enjoyed that because there was this whole arc that the good ones were so good they couldn't be corrupted, and then they got corrupted, and then it was like that's real life because nobody is 100% good, are they? So I loved that plot. That was good. Loved that. That theme, sorry, should I say. Obviously the same as always with White Lotus, everybody's fucking super wealthy and really annoying with their wealth.
Yeah. just so out of touch. And I think the glamorization of just the other world.
It's also so interesting as well because nobody fucking left the hotel.
Yeah,
as with always, barely
that's what
anybody.
we say. But that's what we say when we go to the Dominican Republic. If you say you've been to Punta Cana, no, you haven't. If you say you've been to the DR and I ask you where, and you say Punta Cana, no, you have not. Because I know for a fact you haven't left. There is no need for you to leave. There's everything. That doesn't count. You haven't been to Thailand.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, nobody actually saw Thailand.
Yeah.
And the girls obviously getting really horrified by the water fighting. And I'm like, oh, just this water. You're probably in, like, 120-degree humidity. Grow up. Chelsea. Also shit name.
Yeah.
Like, that theme for me is always really good because some of the things they say, you're just sat there, like, shook. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe they're saying this. But then you're also like, no, but I actually can believe that they're saying this.
Yeah.
Like, makes sense.
Yeah. I think the whole questioning of the age gap between the girly pops and the older men, like the expats living there, I think we should have explored it.
Yeah,
I think we should have explored it and like
how nobody freaking spoke Thai except Gaitok and Mook.
Yeah, but also like, what's the Greg and his girl? She was like 30 years younger, and then when they went onto the boat party, everyone was the same. And I wonder if there would have been, if it was like a longer season, I would have loved to see Mr. Jason Isaacs literally lose it and get a hoe like that as well.
But we all know why. That's the thing, isn't it? We all know why.
Yeah.
They were with them, and they were like, "No, I really love them."
Yeah, but like, imagine for me if, because Victoria was the one who was like, "Why are you sure?" Like,
yeah,
you know. But how fun would it have been if the money laundering madness would have been like actually brought up while in Thailand, and Jason Isaacs' character was like, "I think I'm gonna stay here."
I thought he was. That was so shocking to me. I thought he was going to be like, we're staying here, we're not going. I thought he was.
He like leaves everyone.
But he did the right thing.
Oh, it's so annoying when they do the right thing. Also,
that's it.
It's so annoying when they do the right thing. Lockie being the alpha, the true alpha sibling.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
No. How?
I think Saxon was the alpha in a very like show-offy way. It's like the men that call themselves alpha are actually not the alpha.
There's no such fucking thing as this whole alpha, beta. Like,
no, I know there isn't. I know there isn't. But
sound like a fucking incel.
But Saxon's character was like, oh, you were like not gonna get a woman looking like that. Like, bulk up. Come on, we're gonna get you a woman. And at the end, Lockie was the one who was getting all the girls. So I think in a world that Saxon was looking for so much validation in, and Lachlan actually got it by himself, he has the upper hand. Mm-hmm. And the fact that Lachlan was like, I thought you felt left out. You looked left out. So I gave you a hand job. Would you ever do that to your sibling?
No.
Crazy.
Disgusting.
Crazy.
Absolutely disgusting.
Crazy. White people are crazy.
White people are crazy.
White people are crazy.
So sex and relationships obviously is a big part.
Yeah.
I was very interested obviously about the whole theme of exactly like we were saying, like an older man and a younger woman. Mm-hmm. And then interestingly with the three friends it was kind of flipped. Because they were all quite a bit older and the boys were like younger. Yeah. It still made me feel very uncomfortable and weird.
Yeah, because I think when you travel, you obviously know it's not going to be the love of your life. But there was still like this intimacy they were like searching for that just is crazy and insane. Like, it's not like you're over there for like 2 weeks. And also everyone knows if you go on holiday, don't fall in love with the staff.
No.
Don't watch me fall in love with the staff in Morocco.
I could never.
Yeah, because you're all taken. I'm not. I'm gonna window shop.
You're gonna get Habibi.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Habibi. And I'm never gonna have to work again.
Just do it in a different room. I don't give a fuck what you do.
I'm not gonna.
Not while I'm sleeping.
Girl!
In the land of Nod.
I'm not gonna do that.
I thought that this...
I'm gonna be in bed at 10. So you know, I'll be in bed at 10 and like enjoying the sun at 6:30 in the morning.
That's also a lie. You're definitely not.
No, not 6:30, but like 8:30 at least. Well, we wait for the group, specific person in the group to wake up at 1.
Well, I said we're just going with that.
Yeah.
This, I feel like this one about sex and relationships was a lot. I was about to say a lot milder, and then I literally just remembered Sam Rockwell's speech. Never mind. Lovely. It was mentioned. It was there.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
It was, yeah. It's always a theme, but I think...
But I always wonder, like, when I watched... As we grow with these shows, maybe it's like we're also discussing... We're growing up, first of all. We're also discussing a million things in ways that we wouldn't necessarily discuss it, 5 years ago when shit came out. So it's like, is it that kosher? No.
Do you know what I loved in this season, though? I mean, it's present in every season, but I freaking loved it. The insecurity of these people made me want to rip my eyeballs out of my socket in a good way. Yeah, but I was just sat there like, guys, I don't mean to be funny, but get a fucking grip.
Yeah.
Get a fucking
grip. But it's just rich people,
You're lucky.
Guys.
That's it. You're lucky to see the sunshine another day.
In a villa.
You know.
In a villa. Like, do you know how much money we'd have to spend to get a villa each in Morocco? Get fucked.
I don't have a working phone. Am I still living and breathing? Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I don't have a working phone right now.
That's fine. Do you want to take mine? I'm honestly at peace without a phone. Keep my Hinge matches alive.
Absolutely. Play on Hinge. Play on Tamagotchi. They're like Tamagotchis.
I actually need to buy batteries for my Tamagotchi.
I need one.
Do it. It's 20 quid.
Yeah.
Let's bring our babies to Morocco.
No, because we'll never leave. So yeah, anyway. The insecurity obviously made them self-destruct, basically.
Made them
self-destruct.
Oh,
basically,
yeah.
Which I loved. Which I loved.
Yeah.
The big slay moment for me, personally. Because I was just like, yeah! Get her, Jade! Get her! Literally loved it. It was a big slay.
Yeah.
As always, but anyway.
I was just watching, to be fair, because I really enjoyed season 2. This season was like, I'm watching because I'm invested in the whole thing. It's good. I like White Lotus. I'm watching these of White Lotus. I wasn't as much of a fan as I thought I was going to be. So it's difficult for me to have like slay moments. They were like, oh my god, moments.
Is it the most shocking TV I've ever seen? No. Is it subtle in a way that feels real life?
In a very way. Intellectual and intelligent way.
Sometimes though you don't need that like wham bam shock value.
No.
You get the shock value from some of the conversations they're having, and you kind of sit there and go, wait a minute, did they really just say that?
Yeah.
Did they really just say?
Did they really just say?
Did they really?
You're gonna.
This location was my favorite one.
See, I find it.
I loved it. It is a paragon of privilege and wealth, and particularly because Thailand is a third world country, and they're fucking on yachts with villas, and this isn't quite cooked right. I need it different. Like, that was I'm gonna sound like a wanker now. The dichotomy of it was my favorite. So I feel like the setting influenced the vibe more than any other season I've seen. Probably since the Hawaii one. But again, pretty much all of the ones in Hawaii, they were American, weren't they?
Yeah, but so can get this one.
No, but like, as in, if you live in America, you can get to Hawaii quite cheaply. So, but this one, like, transatlantic flight, we flew over the North Pole. Like, transatlantic flights, even, like, for example, the only cheap flight you would get to Thailand would be from Australia. Was there any Aussies in it?
No.
So...
But I think for me, the jokes of Americans romanticizing Europe makes season 2 so much funnier.
That I loved.
It was so.
But as an English person watching it, I was very much like, ugh, whatever. Like,
fair enough, because I think it's accessible to us. But I think seeing how much Americans like literally, get ready with me to go to a porno.
Have you seen those videos where like these girls are in like London or Manchester or wherever, and she was like, "Oh my god, I found this really cute independent bakery called Gales."
There's this bitch.
Greg's.
She was
Where
like,
she goes to Greg's.
I haven't seen the Greg's.
She's like, "Oh my god, this bookstore is so cute," and it's a fucking Waterstones. Like,
I did see one.
That's very White Lotus.
Me. Yeah, it's like this is me.
And
it's like this
there.
hidden gem an hour away from. Girl!
Brighton.
No.
Brighton.
No.
You've gone to Brighton.
No. It's like this hidden gem of stores an hour away from London. Where's this bitch in Bicester Village? A hidden gem.
And I can't tell if they're being serious.
I can tell you right now, that's their, like, it is. Because it's a paid ad and they've put all their pussy into it. Like this hidden
Give
gem.
me fucking straight. How could you go to a country?
This hidden gem.
Uncut jam. Uncut jam. How could you go to a country and not research what's a chain, what's independent, where do I go? Like, literally,
at least if you're like, you don't have to do all research, but if you're making content and posting it,
not even that,
and embarrassing yourself,
you get to the place that you're going to, like the little independent coffee shop. You take one fucking step into the coffee shop,
and you can tell
this is a chain.
This is a chain.
Like,
if you're walking, you know you're gonna see Greg's everywhere.
Like, I was in Oslo like years back.
Been to Oslo?
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
My ma and dad watched this Norwegian crime series, can't remember what it was called, Frontier or whatever, maybe something like that, began with an F, and then my dad was like, let's go to Oslo.
Great.
It was very fun. Anyway, there's a coffee shop there called Cafe Brenneriat, still remember it to this day, best coffee I've ever had in my life.
Great.
Anyway, I walked in,
I need to buy coffee. Sorry.
I walked in and I knew it was a chain.
Yeah,
I knew it was a fucking chain. I mean,
I don't speak Osloan.
Best chain I've ever been in.
Yeah,
like fucking amazing chain.
Yeah, well, it's a chain or independent, but it's like
I walked in and I was like, it's a fucking chain.
And you can tell.
Like, how stupid are you that you don't know?
It's a hidden gem. But it's like the I can't say it. Anyway, like, Americans romanticizing Europe and then going through hell in that season was so funny to me. Like, I love seeing clueless Americans in Spain. Like, I was just literally and I witnessed it with my brother, because my brother's currently studying abroad in Barcelona. And he's obviously European, so he has a good head on his shoulders and knows how to act normal. But I'm seeing these Americans, like, frolic around. I'm like, guys.
Not the frolic. Don't frolic.
What are you doing? It's like, this is how...
It's embarrassing.
And it's embarrassing, but also I find that they don't have, like, the street smarts that Europeans must have. Like, we met up in Vienna out of coincidence, and their friends were like, let's sit here for lunch. And I was like, I'm not letting you get a fucking schnitzel for 17 euros.
Yeah, you're getting ripped off.
A breaded piece of chicken and a can of Coke. Like,
no. Not close. You're not close. No. Chicken and a can of Coke.
Anyway,
chicken and a can of Coke.
My secret talent is making a Scottish accent sound Jamaican. Leave me alone.
Your secret talent is never going to be accents.
Anyway,
you can't even figure your own one out.
No, that's correct. Anyway,
and that's rich coming from me.
No, anyway,
that's rich.
Anyway,
identity crisis of the century.
For
both of us
is my accent.
Figuring out what accent we're gonna do for which day. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, let's go today. We're going to be Northern, and then I wake up some days, I'm like, I'm going to be Essex today, and then other days I wake up and I'm like, nah, I'm going to be fucking London.
But then I hang out with you, and then I keep saying Bab.
That's not even where I'm from, I just liked it.
Anyway.
It's from Birmingham, I just liked
Birmingham.
It's
anyway.
Brummy, I just fucking liked it. Like, yeah, Bab.
Yeah, Bab.
It's like so, like, your auntie, isn't it? It's so,
Bob's your auntie.
It's like so...
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Anyway, it's so cool.
Anyway, we walked 5 minutes on the street, and the schnitzel with, like, a drink and, like, 6 kilos of fries each was €4.
Yeah.
So you gotta be street smart. You don't have to speak the language, just be street smart.
You need to open your peripheral vision.
Anyway.
Open it.
But Americans piss me off because they're like, here's what you wear. I saw Get Ready With Me for Semana Santa. Mind you, Semana Santa's always been, like, incredibly Spanish to me.
You saw what?
So I saw this TikTok, and it was like, get ready with me for
For
Semana Santa. It's like, babe, do you know what you're getting yourself into?
Christ's weekend?
Why are you? Yeah, it's like
Christ week.
Holy Week.
Holy Week. Great.
It's like, why are we? Because in Spain we celebrate the week before Easter.
Yes.
So
with all the parades and the KKK
yes.
outfits.
Oh, it's not a KKK outfit.
It looks like it.
It's not.
But it is.
But it's not. Anyway, shut up. To the point where I actually sat next to a couple from England, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna chill and like walk around." And I was like, "Babe, do you know what you're getting yourself into?" And they're like, "No." It's like, "Oh, you're not gonna be able to like move, babe. So many people." And the guy just texted me. He's like, "If you're in Clapham," I was like, "Of course you live in Clapham. Of course you live in Clapham. Of course." Anyway, but how do we get to this?
What were your favorite aesthetic moments?
I honestly loved having the animals just as like between scenes. I love seeing the baboons.
I loved the boat, the yacht. I loved it around the islands.
Fucking hell, yeah.
That's like my dream. Dream. Absolutely.
Dream.
I thought it was beautiful. I thought like it was really well shot. Yeah. Like really well shot.
Yeah. It's always done well though. That's the thing. And like how all the little like hidden Mickeys and like hints and like theories that come from it. I love Mike White's mind.
Yeah. Gee.
I hate it and I love it at the same time. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So what do you feel like the balance of comedy versus darker themes were this year? I feel like it was really subtle. I feel like I'm so subtle. Really subtle.
But it worked well.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't really well. It wasn't bad. It was just much more subtle than before. Like, I feel like previous seasons.
The cast was really strong.
Yeah.
Which helped a lot with...
I actually feel like it was dark from the get-go. I can't lie.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, because the first scene was you just hear gunshots and see a body, floating. Obviously, it's a great way to start. Thanks, Mike White. And you see the finest man. I also do wish that we saw the cutscenes. Because there was one where it's like apparently Belinda's son and Piper got entangled.
Oh,
yeah, because there's one scene that Piper's she comes in with her hair disheveled, but it just looks like she's just walking in from her own house in the morning. But apparently the uncut scene was that they spent a day together, a night together. Cute. So I wonder what else we've missed that we think not seeing, because I think it's very easy for people to be tunnel visioned when you're when you know everything, you think that's cut, but it's what things were missed that would have been actually really
there was
great
so many
us.
Exactly, there was so many red herrings, obviously the whole Victoria and what's her face, Jacqueline, no, the other one.
Yeah, but they knew each other somehow.
They knew each other, and she was just sat there and she was like, I don't give a fuck, get away from me, basically. I would have loved to see that go further. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really laugh as much as I have from previous seasons, as opposed to literally I think the only thing I laughed at was Parker.
Yeah, because she's fucking funny.
Didn't really laugh at anyone else. I can't
Taiwan.
No, didn't laugh at anything else.
Rick probably.
No, I didn't find him funny. I just felt really sorry for him.
Yeah,
I was just like, you're so sad.
Yeah,
and
but he was the one that's he'd be funny without attempting to be.
I just find him so much of an asshole that I was a bit just I can't
see. But he's an asshole in the way that's I find really charming. Unfortunately, he could fuck me up and I'd say thank you.
Just pathetic.
Yeah,
I was just a bit no, it couldn't be me. So any moments you genuinely laughed or genuinely felt intense? I laughed at the whole Chinese girl speech. I literally laughed the whole way through it when it was supposed to be really shocking and weird and wild.
I think I loved it. I didn't laugh. I don't think there was any moments. I was just I think I gasped a lot more about the audacity of things. Where it's
yeah,
I thought you looked like you wanted to join in, so I gave you what?
What?
And
then also like
how did get here?
But then Piper being like, oh, I didn't want to stay in the monastery.
But then the plot twist of Lachlan actually like finding it very peaceful.
Yeah, he loved it.
He loved it.
And I felt, do you know what?
Also, this bitch gatekeeping like that aesthetic and didn't even like it.
But when he was literally like, oh, I really wanted to stay, and she was literally like, no.
Yeah, she's gatekeeping it because it's not cool anymore.
What's wrong with you?
It's not cool an independent individual to do that. Stop copying me, y'all.
Yeah, that's basically what she was.
Stop copying me. It's not fun.
I was like, grow up.
Which, to be fair, I think is something that literally all siblings have gone through. Like, I'm sure your brother has done something and you wanted to copy him so bad, and your brother was like, no.
I don't think so, but that's because we are so fucking different.
Yeah. But I can tell you right now, my sister like used to copy me all the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So does my brother.
That makes sense. So,
I wouldn't take it personal because I see my influences.
What did you think of the? So like apparently at the start, like the theme music, you know, the theme song when it come on, apparently all of the like artwork, like the tapestries and stuff was Easter eggs. I didn't get any of them.
This is kind of like going to the Taylor Swift era of like literally looking into everything. Like, I don't know the meaning of every single animal and what each represents. So, like, if Amy Lou Wood is a tiger, go off, queen. I'm literally just getting ready. Like, that's when I'm sitting down with my food, drinking my water, making sure my soup is ready. Like, I'm not paying attention to that. Only that Sam Rockwell is being credited.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Yeah.
I think I think with every fandom, there's to an extent going into, like, Taylor Swift levels of, crazy. Like, not everything has to be a sign. Not everything has to be a business, guys.
And I thought interestingly that so there was quite a lot of water imagery. Well, I know there was like a lot of water imagery throughout. I didn't really get it.
But that's the thing, is like the water imagery, you're in Thailand, that's a tropical country.
But what was it supposed to be?
Nothing
regarding kind of overprivileged, wealthy fuck faces.
I don't know. I just literally watched the show, guys, on Monday night. I don't deep
watch.
it.
I just watch.
I don't deep it.
It's nice to kind of think about.
Yeah, if you want to do that, it's there. But I personally was not paying attention to that. It's like, why is the sky blue? Because of the atmosphere. That is it. Like, it's a tropical country. There's water. You know? Like, I'm not gonna deep it.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna deep it. I'm not gonna deep it.
Okay, chill.
These biscuits are very nice, you know.
Did you see any foreshadowing? I literally didn't pick up on any.
No,
literally none.
I think the only like sort of I don't want to see foreshadowing, but something that kept me on my toes was like waiting to see who the fuck was floating on the water.
There was so much where I was going, oh, I bet that's something. Oh, I bet that's something. Oh, I bet that's something. And it was literally nothing.
That's why I did it a lot in the first season. I was like, I've learned my lesson. I'm just going to let them do the job.
I'm just going to let them do what they want. I still didn't expect Chelsea to die.
No, I genuinely, I was like, oh.
I never, like, picked up on it, though. I even, all the way throughout.
See, but I knew something was going to happen because she kept saying, bad luck happens in threes.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for that third thing to happen.
Because, obviously when she got attacked by the snake, she was like, I nearly died. Like, twice. Yeah. She was like, I nearly died. Yeah. I nearly died.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to go.
I thought she was just being pathetic.
No. That's one, because she kept repeating it. I was like, stop being a pussy. And then she kept saying, like, I don't want to go. Like, I think something bad's going to happen. Yeah. And then she ended up being killed. I was like, oh.
Literally.
Oh. That's the only one where
I was my God.
That's the only one where I was like, oh, God.
Not Chelsea.
Fuck.
She was nice, but like it was interesting because I found like even the nice people, the goodies, I found them insufferable.
Yeah, because it's a level of detached. Like, sorry, where do I have to? If let's say she's our age, and I'm dating a man, like let's say this is a real life situation. I say, girl, I'm going on holiday with a man who's 20 years older than me.
My mom would be like, you're fucking not.
First of all,
she'd be like, you're never gonna fucking come back.
Where do you think I'm headed? Logically, mentally, to say yes to a man 20 years older than me and take me to Thailand for 2 weeks. You know, I'm mentally unwell. Call my mother.
Tell her to come pick me up.
Pull me into the hospital.
Yeah.
And to be in that level of detached and deluded, yeah, I'd also be fucking insufferable.
Do you think there was anything for if there's going to be a next season, do you think anything was leading for next season?
I think, and this just came up to my brain, we're going to see another season obviously in White Lotus Hotel. And we're going to see...
Where do you think it's going to be?
Ooh, Greece.
Nah, they've done Europe already.
Well, where are they going to go?
Australia? Or maybe they're going to do like a
full die.
Listen, Linda. Maybe they're going to do
White Lotus Cruise.
White Lotus Biltmore edition.
What the fuck is Biltmore?
In is that amazing hotel in Coral Gables?
Ah, yes.
Maybe they'll do that and have insufferable Americans going there to play golf.
I think it's going to be... I think we're going to like a dystopian era now, and I think my wife's going to sort of do like a...
space trip.
No.
White Lotus
for 11 minutes, guys. It's one episode. I actually don't know, but I think we're going to see like Saxon or Lachlan are going to be back in like I'm working at the hotel now.
Maybe
I'm
like because I have to because
obviously Dad fucked up.
Yeah, my dad's poor now.
Specifically, Saxon had no other purpose in life than being a baby in his dad's company.
Yeah, that would be
Mandem admitted it.
That would be really good,
wouldn't it? And because he really enjoyed Thailand, maybe he's back in Thailand and pulls a Belinda and comes back and trains. Like, I don't know.
So, how do you think that this season ranks?
I say my ranking is 2, 3, 1.
Yeah,
2, 3, 1.
No, I agree.
Because 1, it's first season, we're still finding our feet. How crazy can we go? Well, people like it, and I think season 1 was good enough when my quiet was like, right, I can bring incest in. And people are gonna like it.
Really far.
And people are gonna like it because I tell them to like it.
Yeah.
So 2, 3, 1 is my ranking.
2, 3, 1. Yeah, I agree.
2, 3, 1, babes. 2, 3, 1.
Did you have any theories while you're watching it?
No.
No, I know. Neither.
No, my brain's too busy. Actually,
I kept having because I kept seeing obviously all the TikToks and the reels about it.
Yeah, I tried to like scroll past.
Yeah, I just kept having to like scroll past.
Don't influence me. Let Mike White
do what he needs
to do because he gets paid the big bucks to do so. So I'm going to sit down my Monday night and watch it uninterrupted. Thank you.
Who would you like to see in a future season?
Oh, sorry, Parker Posey.
Yeah, her again. Maybe she's working.
No, I think she's found herself a man.
I think she's divorced him.
I'm not meant to live an uncomfortable life. And Piper's gone with her.
Yep.
Piper's attached to the hip. Lachlan has fucked off to Thailand and is there in the monastery.
Yes, I agree.
Saxon's working. And Jason Isaacs is somewhere.
Dead.
Nowhere to be found.
Dead.
That too.
He's living in Thailand like Greg.
Yeah. Under a different name.
Which character do you most relate to? Parker Posey.
Probably. I think, yeah. Of all detached, Parker Posey's the funniest. There's a very small part of me that's very bougie, and it's like, I'm not meant to live an uncomfortable life, but I will be able to survive a apocalypse if you need me to. You know?
I don't think I will. I'd die straight away. I would absolutely
I don't know.
No, I'd die straight away. If it was the apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
I'd die straight away. Would you have done anything differently if you were there? Final question to end all ending.
Would I have done anything different? I would have... Ooh... I would have shagged the siblings in different rooms. That we're not doing it. Like if I were in that situation, we're not fucking around with incest. No, ma'am. Nasty.
I would have,
but also because I didn't start they did. No, they did. They dared them, didn't they? But it was like at first it was like one kiss, like a baby.
I still wouldn't even do that. It's
weird. It's weird. But it's like, I wouldn't, one, start that. Two, I would have, like, then questioned my choice, because I fucked one sibling, and the sibling was the one who then was like, you look lonely, I'm going to give you a hand job. You obviously have some resolved feelings there, and I don't want to have anything with that.
I'm so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who would you be? What would you do different?
What would I do different? I wouldn't have taken the money, Belinda.
Yeah?
No.
That's fucking risky. I think we're going to continue seeing that.
I would have, we're going to see, I think we're going to
see. And the IRS
Belinda.
is going to chase her and be like, where the fuck did this money come from?
We're going to see Belinda again, I think.
Grace is going to come for her. Grace is going to come back to the US.
I don't know. What would I have done differently? It's
difficult, isn't it? Because they're like,
I wouldn't have gone away on holiday with 3 girls that I actually don't really like.
Yeah.
They
were insufferable from the beginning.
Yeah, literally.
On that first fucking boat.
I would, if I was Gaitok, I probably would have left as well.
Yeah.
It's not for you, babe. You're too soft.
Yeah.
Too soft.
You've gone.
And then obviously, I probably just wouldn't have committed incest.
Just
that.
And on that note,
bye.
Don't commit incest,
and
guys.
Don't shoot people.
Yeah.
There's that.
Bye. Bye.